Hello. Welcome. Guess to it again. Also, it's new week again. Say, as usual. Last time we think he tried to steal this sword, but actually wasn't fine to can't find a close. Found out there's a bunch of rolls pals and actually was arrogant and stole it. Right? Then we saw also a reference. I just almost laughed that much. Anyway, they're fighting against him. He didn't use the sword to attack us. More like he also want to be free. Also, I don't know. And here's why. Here's might be reason why so want to flee or be free or something maybe.
Tomoya, on ni kiru ze.
Whoops, I forgot to switch language. Alright.
Thank you, my old friend.
Oh, this is part where trying to keep fighting. He almost not being no person. He's like turned to the dark side or something. I don't remember. Is that why he become meh? Game monstruck? I don't know. Hold on, something's wrong here. Beep. See. What the? Ah. Okay. Nothing wrong. Just double check. I think you said
Heliobi can taste human emotions. How do my emotions taste? My old friend.
Man, that's some sad.
A hint of bitter compassion and a touch of scalding courage. Your heart's deepest desire is to end war once and for all. Now, the war is finally over. Can you hear? Even though you can't hear me anymore, my old friend, I'll do everything I can to bring an end to all conflicts in this world.
So, this is the past of the Kalevalan people's Sword of Heroes? You helped the people of that world bring an end to war?
No, I did not. I am a weapon, and I only became the cause of more conflicts. Countless monarchs of Kalevala saw me as a symbol of kingship endowed by nature, and they waged wars in order to possess me. I grew tired of their wicked intentions. I didn't want to kill for anyone anymore. So I returned to the stone monument where my master was buried. And since then, no one was able to remove me from it.
But you allowed Argenti to take you away?
Because even after all this time, I still wanted my master to come home.
I think we want to rest in peace. Like literally?
During the sword gifting ceremony, I felt anguish when I learned that I would be handed over to the most skilled swordmaster and had once again become a tool for killing. My master had engraved his deepest desire into my blade. End war. As a weapon, my purpose was predetermined from the start. I had to become a deadly sword that would relentlessly hack and kill. But once I fulfilled my mission, would I have the right to choose my own destiny like he did? So, I asked the Knight of Beauty to help me break free from this never-ending cycle of bloodshed.
These thousands of years have naturally turned into memories of mine. I think I understand the beauty the knight was talking about now.
You want to rest.
I don't want to be a sword that brings death. My war ended long ago. The years spent as a tombstone were my finest.
I've told you everything about my experience with Master Guyan on Kalevala. And now, I'm sure that Miss Yoon Lee is as moved by the sword's flawless beauty as I was back then.
Even though I had heard the legends of this sword from the delegation, delving into its memories was still fascinating. Yoon Lee, I trust Guyin's experiences have changed your mind.
And I think this idea that this one has such a past.
It wasn't until I held Guyan in my hands that I could sense its thoughts and unspoken words. I always thought a cursed sword infused with a heliobust would only bring rage and slaughter. I never thought someone could leave behind the desire to end war, and even change the nature of the cursed sword. My position was too extreme. Guyan is truly a sword of heroes. I apologize to all of you for my behavior. I'm sorry.
Now that we've proven Miss Yoon Lee's innocence and found the sword, should we now return it to the arsenal?
Wait. Let the Gunyu decide.
No. I'm still going to melt down this sword.
What?
I've heard your true desires, Guyan. I can sense that you're tired of being a sword. Constantly serving new masters and fighting battles you no longer want to be part of. Right?
But being a sword is my destiny. I'm doomed to serve some master and fight battles endlessly. Can the wind choose to stop blowing? Can a cloud choose to stop drifting? No. It's the same for me. A creation with a predetermined destiny.
That's not true, Guyan. That nameless swordmaster shaped his own destiny. So you can too.
I just can't picture my destiny being anything other than that of a sword.
Do you remember when you stood alone in front of the swordmaster's stone monument? People admired you because you carried the memories of the hero. You were no longer a sword. You were a memorial.
Later, as I became worn and weathered, The gentle wind would pass through the hollows of my body, creating melodic tones that echoed in the distant mountains. I became a musical instrument then. I miss those times.
Can a creation become what it wants to be? The answer is yes. I'll grant your wish, Guyan, and transform you into something different.
Something different?
But this is the price for the war dance. If the Kalevalan delegation finds out... Please, say something, General Huayan.
Well, my granddaughter has always been stubborn. Are you really sure about Miss Yuli?
What do you all think?
You might as well ask Guyan's opinion.
Fulfilling Master Guyan's wishes is the reason I came to the Xianzhou. With the Drilla's blessing, you could turn Master Guyan into a plow. But as long as it fulfills his wish to end war, I support it fully.
I get it do the flute
I'll
solo.
leave it to you, Yunli.
Why do you make audition music?
It's been an honor getting to know you like this.
The honor is mine. Thank you, Yunli.
Why the long face, my child? Are you feeling regret, perhaps? You were completely determined when melting down the sword. So, why the sudden change of heart?
Grandpa, I melted down the prize for the war dance. How are you going to explain this to the lawful?
You make something new or something.
Am I hearing right? This little girl is worried about her grandpa. Didn't see that coming.
If only I'd talked to you from the beginning, Grandpa. Maybe things wouldn't have escalated like this. But at least Guyan got what it wanted. I have no regrets there.
When it comes to swords, you and your father are cut from the same cloth. So, are you planning to continue melting down the rest of Hongguang's swords?
Yes. Yes, they do it.
Guyan is unique. But the other cursed swords are still too dangerous for anyone to handle.
Hold on, let me just down the music.
But
There you go.
maybe I'll try to be more patient next time.
Be more patient. Well said. Remember what you learned today, because there will be many more situations in the future that will require you to be more patient.
Understood. But what about the prize?
We'll figure something out.
Ever since you showed up at the ceremony, I had a hunch. So I prepared another sword as a backup plan.
Ah,
And don't worry, this one has nothing to do with Heliobi.
just an original sword.
That's perfect.
By the way, the ambassador from Kalevala and that knight went to Arum Alley. They're looking for a spot to honor the hero. Why don't we go take a look together?
How long have I standing here? Alright, let's go. Which way? Ooh!
Oh, General Huayan. What brings you here?
Well, my granddaughter was inspired by the heroic legends told by the Mieka Kivesa, so she dragged me here to take a look.
Why do you Choose this place. Never mind. Sounds a little bit rude. Let's try it first. What's this golden sapling?
I come from a long line of Kalevala monument keepers. For generations, my family has guarded the stone monument left behind by the nameless hero. Over the centuries, a golden tree sprouted from under the monument, and its branches have never withered. We Kalevalans see it as proof of the hero's existence. Before leaving Kalevala, I took a branch from that golden tree, hoping to plant it here to represent the hero returning to his homeland.
That sounds good. We Xianzhou people don't make coffins or set up memorials, so I'm sure he would be happy to rest here where life is bustling.
The hero had asked our ancestors to carve something into the monument, so I made a copy of it too. While the inscription is pretty worn with age, perhaps you can still make out some of it.
I have drifted far from my homeland and am on the brink of death. Yet, I take solace in having honorably fulfilled my duties. Should you feel compassion for me, kind traveler, please take a handful of soil hence and bring it back to the Lawfu. Mr. Pavo, I wonder if that hero ever left a name in your history.
I apologize, but the hero's epic battles happened long ago, and he did not leave any name for us to call him. But in our mythology, he came from the heavens, and so we call him the Cloud Knight.
Welcome home, Cloud Knight.
Now,
Knight.
you can also rest here, Guyan.
Oh. Is that what his new form looks like? Oh. Also, it is a hinged. So it's not fluid, it's a... No idea what this is.
As a punishment for being an accomplice in this theft, General Huayan assigned me to guard this golden sapling and recite the story of the hero and this legendary sword to passers-by. This is not a punishment at all, and I gladly accepted it. Spreading the message of beauty to the Xianzhou residents is exactly what I desire. However, I plan to leave the Xianzhou soon and continue my travels. May our paths cross again in the vast cosmos, my dear friend.
Wonder the clown's name might be Fujin? Maybe? Well, he's says come from the events. From the clouds. Also from the clouds. He is Fujin. Maybe? Investigate. And unless whom ancient his body and strings appear to be crafted from unique kind of metal. Even without the human's touch, it occasionally bursts out notes, as if honey unto melody for someone unseen. Pavel. Can I ask him? There you go.
Now that my mission is accomplished, the delegation will be leaving the Xianzhou Lawfu soon. But of course, the experiences here will become an epilogue to the hero's stories.
Oh, right.
This golden
I forgot to
sapling will
auto.
become a part of the everyday scenery of the Xianzhou. I believe it's what he would have wanted.
Oh, he vanished.
I'm feeling a bit emotional. I'd like to stay here for a while. Thank you for your guidance. I'm truly grateful. By any chance, would you be interested in taking sword lessons with me? Like March?
Maybe not. I have my baseball bat. Thanks, but no thanks. I don't think I could the hardship. Maybe not. I have a baseball bat. Wait, what? Maybe if I take the other one. Hold on.
Thank you for your guidance.
What about this? Nothing. Ah, okay. Alright. Something in. I found out on it. Boop. What was it? Oh, it's okay. Oh. Alright. See, there's a recap button right now. What?
I am glad to finally meet you in person, guests from the Astral Express. I'm Fei Xiao, the general of the Xianzhou Yao Cheng.
Let me introduce our guest to you.
Ooh.
One dressed in green.
Hey. Oh, good thing. Oh. Now they can replay replayable cutscenes. Well, not able story though. But it's alright. Now I feel much better. Hey, what's this? That's a picture. See? This quiz contains story illustration. Ooh! This is specific storyline. Ooh! Now it's much better. Yes! Okay, now. But how still having one. What? Which part is that? Nope. No, not you. Let me try. No. 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 What is it? Is this one? No. Well, I think we've reached that one now. Now let's do this. I'll need to face the big Wolfie. I need to prepare myself first.
It's still early.
What's it now? Oh! Also, there's a new game that's coming out. This one. Evernight. Should look a lot like Marge. Wait a second. She like her alter ego or something? Or maybe she actually recovered her memories or something. But I feel I got both early. Later. But I'm feeling some new character important thing about come out, so I want to if I had enough. I'm not sure, maybe I got pull for it. Maybe. Alright, let's meet him.
Come on in.
Hello! I have to check the prison break on the Starscape Hayden or something.
Seriously? When is this war dance going to start? The Sky Splitter has been hovering there for ages. When can we board and see what's inside?
Oh, That was from Pentagon. What's it? On to Skavaden Street. Oh, okay. I get to you.
Is this how long life species live? Everything proceeds so slowly. The effectiveness of anticipation in my emotional center is at an all-time high. Oh, I need to drink some coolant.
How you did drink without in your mouth?
The Realm Keeping Commission will send boarding notices to all ticket holders. The Gazette
finally.
said the Sky Splitter will fire a salute before the ceremony starts.
I saw the schedule for the first day of the tournament. Can you believe the Ringmaster accepted 4 challenges? And he's just a kid. So, who are you betting on, Bardo?
I'm betting on neither. I lost all my credits betting on Roboball games in Taikian. This time, I've decided not to rely on probability games to accomplish my target of getting rich.
Ah, it's like that.
War dance.
Hello.
There you are.
Indeed I am.
I heard you and Mr. Dan Heng went to meet the judges, and then a riot broke out in the shackling prison. I was so worried about you. Thank goodness you both made it out safe.
Let me tell you what happened.
There was a revolt in the shackling prison. Fortunately, we were protected by the guards until the Cloud Knights arrived to rescue us.
Hold on, let me eye myself again. Okay. What happened on your end?
I was planning to take Miss March and Yoon Lee to Stargazer Navalia to see the Sky Splitter up close, but we stumbled upon a group of suspicious Foxians carrying official identities. They were acting strange, so out of curiosity, we decided to follow them. It turns out they were actually Borisin disguised as Foxians.
Okay, that's a seek.
It seems they infiltrated Stargazer Navalia in order to prepare for Hule's escape. And we foiled their plans by pure chance. I wonder who provided them with those disguises. And how many more Borisin have taken advantage of the war dance to infiltrate the ship?
Whoa! Wait, what happens if I take the... No. What do we give if you like... Now it'll be like... It'll be a waste of time. Anyway, that's all that... Source over there talking about you.
Yeah, I heard them too. But I'm afraid I'll have to disappoint them. I've already reported to General Jing Yuan that I'll give up my role as the Ringmaster.
What? You're not... You're going to defend them in the ring?
The security of the Luofu is more important to me than anything else. I need to fulfill my duties as a Cloud Knight Lieutenant before taking on the honor of being a Ringmaster.
Good point.
Those tourists just want to see some good sword fights. Anyone can participate in this kind of tournament. Doesn't have to be me.
Maybe I'd be. No.
The real challenge lies beyond the ring on the Sky Splitter. If we don't capture the fugitives soon, Hule will wreak havoc.
What if things goes boom?
Obviously, there's someone behind the scenes
Maybe.
orchestrating this prison break, intending to spread chaos. If we fail to thwart their evil plan, what honor will be left for us to uphold?
Well said.
Hold on.
You may be tiny in stature, but your ambition matches that of the Yao Qing's warriors.
Oh, they don't. Yes.
Hey, this has nothing to do with my height.
Well, but see you, General.
Yes, I suggested to Yanqing that we find a place to have a decent meal. A hunter must be well fed before the hunt.
You still have a good appetite, even in the face of disaster. You truly are the Merlin's Claw. Please finish the food quickly so we can get to work, General Fei Shao.
Well, that's not up to me. Dig in. I called you here so you could enjoy the food.
Me? This isn't the time for a leisurely meal, and this is way too much for me.
Wasabi.
Oh. You'd give me time to enjoy a meal, but not yourself? Ever since you encountered those Borisin spies, you've been so busy that you've hardly eaten anything. You can't defeat Hule on an empty stomach.
You need more energy for that.
Take your time. Enjoy the meal and calm yourself.
Hule's whereabouts are still unknown, and they've even taken Mr. Jiao Cho hostage. The longer we wait, the more complicated the situation becomes.
Jiao Cho always said I'm the most impatient person among the Cloud Knights, and I can't argue with that. So, there's no reason for you to be more anxious than me. I've fought against Borisin abominations for years, and I know their ferocity and cunning well. The Borisin were clearly well prepared for this prison break, and now they are staying in the shadows. They have no reason to rush out into the open. When facing cunning and ferocious prey, the hunter must be more patient, biding their time to seize the golden chance for a decisive blow. Once Hule loses his patience and reveals himself, that's when we'll strike.
Just play the waiting game.
But when will that time come?
Like I said, it's only one meal away.
After prison break, means divine foresight.
General Hua Yan, the Skyfaring Commission has finished its preparations. Do you have any other instructions?
Representing the consensus between the Merlin's Claw and the Divine Foresight, I'll step in as the temporary commanding officer of the seat of Divine Foresight and oversee the Six Commission's affairs on the Luofu.
What is the situation at the Shackling prison?
Everything open it is.
Hule made a quick escape and even sealed the gates of the prison. As of now, the Cloud Knights have re-established contact with the staff inside. The good news is the two Nameless who were trapped in the Shackling prison are safe and sound.
And we on the other place.
I know I shouldn't use the word great given the current situation, but I'm relieved that he and Dan Heng are safe.
We've lost contact with one of the messengers from the Xianzhou Yaoqing. The Borisin have likely taken him hostage. Don't worry, Yukon. Fei Shao is leading the wolf hunt operation, and you know how capable she is.
You forgot to see Yukon.
I have no doubt about General Fei Shao's capabilities, General Hua Yan. I'm more concerned about the Wardens. According to the plan, the ceremony will begin in 6 hours. The Sky Splitter will be activated, and all visitors will board the ship to watch the contest. But now, with Hule's whereabouts unknown, everything is filled with uncertainty.
March is right, Grandpa. I heard the escaped prisoner from the Shackling prison is beyond formidable. In case anything goes wrong.
So, Yun Li, what do you think we should do?
Well, I believe we should declare martial law and allocate manpower to search for the escaped prisoners. And as for the war dance, it's better to announce an indefinite delay for now.
Your plan sounds solid, but unfortunately solid plans rarely get a chance to be implemented. I believe there are at least 2 parties who won't accept your approach.
Meets 2 parties.
First are the many travelers who have come all the way here for the war dance. If we declare martial law now, it's like declaring that the Luofu isn't safe. How do you think the outsiders would react? they'd be terrified and chaos might ensue. The second party is the staff of the Xianzhou Luofu's 6 commissions. They've invested a lot of resources and manpower into organizing the war dance. Suddenly suspending it indefinitely would create numerous challenges for them.
Yeah, like that.
But of course,
manpower.
everyone disagrees with your idea.
Really?
The mastermind behind this incident would fully support your opinion, presumably. Ule's escape and your discovery of Borison's spies at Stargazer Novalia. Even a child could guess that these events were orchestrated. The fugitive is just one piece in the game. The one controlling the pieces wants to spread chaos and suspicion among the people on the Luofu. If we declare martial law and postpone the war dance, we'll fall into their trap and instill fear in people even before Hule actually does anything.
So what do we do?
We'll search for the prisoners while maintaining order on the Luofu, acting as if nothing has happened.
As if nothing has happened? Yan Qing said he'd assist the generals, and now he's nowhere to be found. With the host ringmaster gone, how are we supposed to act like nothing has happened?
That's why I called the two of you here.
Say what? this. TV. I said you need. Hey, she plays as ringmaster.
Master Yun Li, is General Huaiyan asking you to be the ringmaster instead of Yan Qing?
No, that's not the case.
Is it Marge?
General Huaiyan, are you asking me to take Yan Qing's place as the ringmaster?
You caught on quickly, Miss March. That's exactly what I mean.
Ah, come on!
Miss March is a guest invited by General Jing Yuan, Grandpa. How can an outsider represent the Luofu in the ring? It will make the Xianzhou Luofu a laughingstock.
Hoshik!
Dear child,
She's
the
still
nameless
rookie.
of the Astral Express are renowned throughout the cosmos. It's an
Let's see,
honor to
it's
have them participate in the ceremony. Plus, Miss March is a disciple of the little Cloud Knight Lieutenant.
Why is she
How could she be
squeaking?
regarded as an outsider? We can't afford to have any problems during the war dance. I'm entrusting you not only with the honor of the ring, but also with the security of the Sky Splitter. Yukong, please explain to them the rest of the arrangements.
Here's the plan. Oh, playing Dingsha now. 3 hours before war dance commences. In this shackling prison. I think it is.
I'm sorry for our improper management, and I truly appreciate your assistance, General.
There is no need to apologize. We Cloud Knights fight on the battlefield while you judges punish the criminals. We are two sides of the same Xianzhou Luofu, and it is my honor to serve the Ten Lords' commission. I've grasped the situation of the prison break. Now tell me more about the current state of the shackling prison.
Illustrating flashback?
Borison infiltrated the prison in disguise and released the prisoners, spreading chaos. Among the judges on duty in the 4 divisions, Judge Shui from the detention division was killed and is temporarily unavailable. So, I'm taking over her duties and commanding Arumaton spectral envoys and spiritfarers to quickly restore order in the affected areas.
I, and the 2 behind me, will go deeper into the prison to investigate.
But, General, the situation inside is still chaotic and perilous. Your presence would be...
It's common for Cloud Knight generals to face danger directly. Hule has escaped, and the Yaoqing envoy is being held hostage by the Borisin. His fate is unknown. This is a grave matter.
Oh yeah.
Not only did the Merlin's Claw offer no reproach, she decided to go after Hule herself to prevent further calamity. I believe the Law Fu owes her something in return for her fervent determination.
I think she might be high unstable, so won't be safe though. Anyway, continue.
How did the infiltrators learn about the location where Hule was held? And how did they time their plan just before the Yaoqing messengers were ready to escort him? Finding the answer to these questions shouldn't be too difficult. What truly matters is if we can gather the clues that lead us to the mastermind behind all of this.
I understand, but I'm afraid it won't be an easy task.
How about for
For a long time, this hidden force has been pursuing their own goals and undermining the security of the Law Fu. Backing down now will only encourage them to further endanger the peace here.
The Ten Lords Commission will support your decision with everything we have, General.
Dan Heng and Ling Sha, I'll need both of you to accompany me on this challenging journey.
Well, it's part of my responsibilities as the Cauldron Master. So, where would you like to start, General?
Let's start with those Borisin disguised as Foxians.
My people have already prepared the evidence.
Here's the corpse.
According to Lieutenant Yenqing's report, he stumbled upon a few suspicious Foxians at Stargazer Navalia. After following them, he discovered that they were actually Borisin in disguise. This is one of the bodies.
Looking at him now, it's hard to imagine how he transformed into a Foxian.
Did he drink something?
My alchemists detected some complex ingredients in his remains, which might explain how these Borisin were able to disguise themselves as Foxians.
Ah, so this is some sort of potion, I think.
Simply put, Foxians and Borisin share a common ancestry. Although they look completely different now, there isn't much genetic difference between them. This medicine allows Borisin to temporarily change their shape into that of Foxians.
So, in other words, if they stop taking the medicine, their true form will soon be revealed?
Boys have fast metabolism and stuff. Won't last long.
Indeed. This means that these Borisin have a steady supply of the medicine within the Law Fu.
Wait, this eat bunch of medicine or something?
The disciples of
Who's
Saint
fault it?
Mendes. Looks like the Alchemy Commission is involved once again. When I was sorting through the prescriptions they used, I came across one called Semblance Reversion Essence. It's designed to help those disciples suppress signs of their Mara-struck forms and maintain their normal appearance. When I compared it to the medicine found in the Borisin's body...
They're one and the same, aren't they?
Yes.
The medicinal properties and ingredients may differ, but the principle remains the same.
So did you just change the name or something?
Since ancient times, the Borisin have always sought to have more powerful bodies, regarding the Foxians as weaklings. Yet, in order to save their warhead, they were willing to disguise themselves as Foxians. Their determination is quite remarkable.
If these infiltrators rely on the medicine to maintain their disguise, then following this lead in our investigation seems prudent. Please follow me. Here we are. According to the judge, this area is not yet under control, so we should proceed cautiously. I've captured the nature of the medicine in my sensor. By following the medicinal fumes, we should be able to retrace the steps of the disguised Borisin.
Ah, that thing is adorable. Anyway. Follow the pink trails. Investigate. A prison guard is collapsed on the ground. Her body twisted unnaturally. Examine maze of the warden.
Incredible strength. The attacker shattered this warden's bones with a single blow.
Jeez!
Such brute strength is not something an ordinary Borisin possesses. This is likely the work of who?
Is it the big
If I may be so
boy?
bold to ask, is this Borisin truly that formidable?
He would
I
have
have
put
lived
this.
a bit longer and engaged in a few more battles than you, Miss Lingshaw. To the Alliance, Borisin have always been the most formidable adversaries. And Hule is a monster feared even among his own kind.
I think Hood is the
His
big
strength,
boy, I think.
Hule united numerous Borisin pacts,
Oh, I think it is.
forming a grand army of abominations of abundance. They constantly pushed the Alliance's armies into perilous positions. Over 7 centuries ago, I followed my mentor on a campaign against the abominations. And I personally witnessed the devastation on the battlefield after Hule appeared. Even with medicinal pellets that suppressed the fear caused by his lupitoxin, countless Cloud Knights succumbed to panic in the face of his murderous aura. They couldn't even raise a hand in resistance. If the former sword champion hadn't immobilized Hule with her frost blade, the outcome of that fateful battle could have been very different. By the end of the battle, only a few of us remained. The crimson moon cast the sheen of blood on all. Everything I saw was painted dark red.
If that's the case, why wasn't the beast executed instead of being imprisoned? On the Xianzhou Jumi, the judges cast those unforgivable and nearly immortal abominations of abundance into the eternal flames of the stars, reducing them to ashes. Their so-called immortality is just a facade. Nothing can truly defy death, can it? I just don't understand why the Lawfu kept this tumor for so long, leading to the terrible situation we're facing now. But I guess I understand. The people of the Lawfu are known for their kindness. Even when faced with the malignant tumor within the Alchemy Commission, they couldn't bring themselves to cut it out. Instead, they exiled the healer, who tried to solve the problem, to the Xianzhou Jumi.
I understand if you hold grudges against me, Miss Lingshaw. I take the blame for the resurgence of the disciples of Sanctus Medicus. As for why Hule was only in prison, I can shed some light on that too.
I'm just a healer. I'm not familiar with the past. I'd appreciate it if you could enlighten me, gentlemen.
All right. Let me tell you more about it as we go.
Let's keep moving. Oh, hello there. Oh, wait. Yes. Yeet! Sniff this.
May the foul stench dissipate quickly. Be of your body and mine.
Leave the rest to me.
And boop. Oh.
You took the bait. Time for a buzz.
And now, right. Ooh, dead.
How about we dissipate that foul stench quickly? Time to cleanse the filth. Wouldn't you agree?
Money.
Stand down.
More enemies.
Alright, let's continue. Woo! What? Come on. There you go.
Did this Cloud Knight also take the medicine?
Or did he just knock out? His appeals will become his armor, is he?
No.
Is out.
This is a Borison in disguise.
And he's open the Cloud Knight's armor, it's right. So, yes, search for a moment.
A guard killed him before he could return to his original form.
All these Borison are dressed in official attire. Besides the Cloud Knight, there were also 2 Borison disguised as members of the Skyfaring Commission and the Artisanship Commission.
They still look this. I wonder if they look the same outfit, something.
Whoever is providing them with official identities must hold the position of power. Let's search elsewhere.
And follow the pink train. Whee! What do you feel? I can know you 3. Hot. A prisoner is on the ground. Enjoy your getting free to his son and shock. He's too expressive of both of his pale face, asking at the moment of death.
Someone bit open his arteries and drained almost all of his blood while he was still alive. Such a cruel and ruthless act.
Despite being a long-lived species, Borison are actually more like predatory beasts that must feed on raw blood and flesh. I've heard that Hule was deprived of food and water in the shackling prison.
So he just drinks like a vampire or something.
Hard to imagine how he managed to suppress his hunger for over 7 centuries. Would the hostage from the Yaoqing be able to avoid being his meal?
Such is the terrible nature of the abominations of abundance. We subjected him to the forest of swords to drain his life force. But in the end, his punishment turned into a test of our patience. Just like you said, Miss Lucia. Casting a creature that can't be killed into a star would be a way to permanently get rid of it. But unfortunately...
The Foxians didn't agree to that.
Indeed.
Exactly. The atrocities committed by Hule went beyond mere massacres. Throughout numerous wars, we made every effort to eradicate the Borison. This mysterious sorcery turned countless Foxians into his pawns, so the Borison kept returning.
What? The loud. It's getting loud, Jesus.
The Foxians curse his name
Much
day
better.
and night, and they even use it to scare children into staying quiet. How could they grant a swift death to such a great sinner? I wonder if you know why Hule wasn't taken into custody by the Foxian majority Xianzhou Yaoqing, but instead imprisoned in the Xianzhou Luofu, Miss Lin Cheng.
As you mentioned, your mentor was an exceptional warrior and was the one who defeated Hule, an extraordinary achievement. Therefore, the Marshal placed this feral beast under the jurisdiction of the Xianzhou Luofu as an honor, I assume?
It seems you have a major misunderstanding about this arrangement, Miss Lin Cheng. Allow me to explain it.
Follow the smoke from Licia's and say keep moving.
Incense ascends, entwined with ethereal clouds.
Oh yeah, but are there ever night? Remember there's get free the is it? 3 5-star Dan Hung. Like it. This looks better? Like an upgrade version of him? Well, it is. His outfit looks different. Okay, go back. There you go. The wolf's shape to make this integrate into pile of metal. Doesn't look like it. Looks like just lay down there. Anyway.
Yan Qing told me that an IPC ship was attacked by Borisin. Is this what they were transporting on the ship?
A biomedic weapon will authorize even after being turned off.
Yes. The Artisanship Commission and Alchemy Commission conducted a joint examination and found that parts of this machine are made from specially refined Borisin biotissue. I heard the Intelligentsia Guild has been researching the biological properties of long-life species, hoping to make medical or combat-related discoveries. However, they haven't dared to cross any lines due to their so-called relationship with the Alliance.
Perhaps to those scholars, Borisin are no different from lab animals. Maybe the Borisin attacked that ship to retaliate against the Intelligentsia Guild for experimenting on them?
No. If it were only about revenge, they could just wreck the ship and destroy all the cargo, instead of allowing it to end up in the shackling prison. It was a deliberate display to showcase the dangerous nature of the cargo in broad daylight. This way, the cargo would end up in the shackling prison, serving as a tool for the prison break.
This skill in exploiting the blind spots of others' mindsets is so atypical of them. I'm afraid the IPC and the Intelligentsia Guild unknowingly became their accomplices.
So this seems to be hiding part of metal on the ground, ready to move.
Watch out! This thing is still alive!
It's activating.
Even after suffering such severe attacks?
Their imitation of long-life species has crossed the line.
Life and death, revealed in an instant.
Big
This is but a vision!
Stop!
How about we dissipate that foul stench quickly?
Leave the rest to me.
I won't go easy on you.
Time for a bag.
Get him!
Fighting is
Meaningless. And explode. The giant machine goes silent again. Like a wounded beast drained of blood. You can no longer move.
You haven't answered my question about why Hule was imprisoned in the Lafu instead of the Yaoqing, General. You've been reserved in your response. Could it be that such an arrangement wasn't an honor?
The reason why the Marshal didn't leave Hule on the Yaoqing lies in the very mech in front of us.
Is he dodging the question?
Suggesting that there are people trying to understand Hule's secrets and use them for their own purposes? Just like with this mech?
Yes? Is he gonna be yes?
Well, I understand. I've heard that the Foxians on the Yaoqing share a bloodline with the Borisin. And just like the Borisin, some of the Foxians there experience an uncontrollable insanity called moon rage. Marshall believed that this would be inhumane and no different from what the Borisin did, so...
more strength and controllable berserk or something.
Exactly. While Borisin see moon rage as a blessing that unlocks their true potential, Foxians see it as an inevitable curse within their bloodline. Countless healers of the Yaoqing have attempted to unravel this mystery, but to no avail. Why can Borisin control the power of moon rage? Can we Foxians break free from this curse? These questions were asked frequently.
I think like
questioner
Moonrage's got a super buff or something.
But the road to catastrophe is paved with good intentions. To the Foxians of the Yaoqing, Hulei was not only the warhead of the Borisin, but also a monster that could be the subject of much research. Hulei thus became a poison that corrupted people's minds without their knowing.
That's why the Marshal decided to imprison Hulei and the Luofu. It wasn't an honor, but rather a warning.
Because such selfish pursuits in the name of good intentions once led to a tragedy on the Luofu that served as a warning to future generations.
This edition of Imbibitor Lunae. By imprisoning Hulei and the Xianzhou Luofu, the Marshal both suppressed the dangerous intentions of the Yaoqing Foxians and warned the Xianzhou Luofu to refrain from repeating its mistake.
That was a necessary trade-off. The Xianzhou Alliance is not solely about the Xianzhou natives. Only when all three races, Foxian, Vidyadhara, and Xianzhou natives, form an alliance, will there be a promising future for all.
Thank you for enlightening me. Was it for the same reason that you traded off my mentor to the Xianzhou Zhuming, only to stand idle and allow the resurgence of the disciples of Sanctus Medicus?
Also, it is.
You said that I couldn't bear to cut out the malignant tumor within the Alchemy Commission, but instead exiled the healer who tried to solve the problem to the Xianzhou Zhuming. But did your mentor tell you her good intentions led her to perform certain healing arts on Dan Heng, who had just finished his hatching rebirth, so that he would regain the memories of his past life?
Please don't.
What did you just say?
She believed that restoring the High Elder's knowledge of his past life would allow the Vidyadhara to resume their duty as the guardians of the Ambrosial Arbor, quelling the strife within their clan and bringing everything back on the right path. But just as I mentioned earlier, the road to catastrophe is always paved with good intentions. Since then, the 6 charioteers decided that the Alchemy Commission would no longer have a cauldron master. Until your arrival now.
If that's the case, I should thank you for protecting my mentor by exiling her, General.
Quite the contrary. I should be the one thanking you.
Thanking me?
I knew she's confused
about
about it.
All I ever want is to have a clear conscience. However, can long-life species truly achieve that goal in their long-drawn lives? For example, you were implicated along with your mentor and forced to leave your homeland without knowing the truth. And now, with the complicated situation in the Alchemy Commission, the Alliance has spared me a lot of trouble by sending you to handle this challenging task. Shouldn't I be thanking you instead?
Your eloquence is indeed impressive, the divine foresight. You won't even leave me any excuses to hold a grudge against you. But, let me make it clear. The Alliance sent me here to handle the business impartially, not to choose sides.
It doesn't matter which side you choose, Miss Lingshaw. At the end of the day, both you and I stand on the side of the Alliance, don't we? Let's keep going.
That's a long talk. Anyway. Yeah, keep bouncing. Oh, I remember this. A mist of bodies. Fierce battle must have been fought here. Examined Mara-struck remains.
These Mara-struck soldiers don't appear to be escaped prisoners.
How can you tell?
These soldiers are fully armed. Obviously, they didn't hastily join the battle.
The messenger named Morza did say that there were two groups of attackers. And the other attackers, aside from the Borson, could hide their tracks. I believe he was referring to these people.
Hide their tracks.
Exactly. I've engaged with these attackers before, and they used Cloud Hymn magic to hide their presence. Without careful observation, no one can detect them.
You once warned me to be cautious of the Vidyadhara Elder's influence within the Alchemy Commission. Could it be?
What's on your mind, Miss Lingshaw?
Well,
I was confused.
Seems that someone provided the attackers with a map of the shackling prison. And considering the Vidyadhara's involvement in the prison's construction, it raises suspicion about their role in this. Additionally, the fact that the Borson need medicine to disguise themselves would suggest that there are still moles within the Alchemy Commission assisting them covertly. Moreover, forging official identities for the undercover Borson would require someone with significant authority. And the presence of assassins capable of using Cloud Hymn magic deepens my suspicion about the Preceptors. But why would the Vidyadhara collude with the Borson and aid in Hoogli's escape?
Maybe they want to restore that thing or something?
Spread chaos. They believe that only in chaos can they regain their former power and influence. Since this edition of Imbibe de Lune, the once proud dragon race has been powerless, watching their influence wane. Being a native of the Luofu, Miss Lingshaw, I believe you understand the implications.
However, I don't think the Preceptors are the true masterminds. If I'm not mistaken, the one behind all this treachery is the Lord Ravager who exploited the weaknesses within the Luofu and instigated the disciples of Sanctus Medicus, ultimately leading to the Ambrosial Arbor's resurrection.
Fantilia.
Oh,
I remember that day.
Remember, General,
Last few
everything I
times.
mentioned is mere speculation. We need concrete evidence for a public trial. If you want to interrogate someone within the Vidyadhara's ranks, you'll need irrefutable proof.
So, what's your plan, Miss Lingshaw?
I'll send an invitation to the Preceptors.
What?
An invitation?
The Preceptors have been inviting me for a personal meeting since my arrival on the Luofu. Now, I'll send them the remains of these Mara-struck soldiers and the route map I found in the prisoner's possession. Then, I'll ask them to meet me at Scalebridge Waterscape. I'd like to hear their explanations.
Good idea. If I were to take action, it might alert the true mastermind. I trust you to handle this matter, Miss Lingshaw. The internal affairs of the Vidyadhara should remain under their jurisdiction. And don't worry if things don't go smoothly. Once the wolf hunt operation is over, the hidden truths will come to light.
It takes time until Find the right moment to strike.
Speaking of the wolf hunt operation, I'm truly worried about the Yaoqing messenger who was taken hostage. Hulei was starving in the shackling prison for centuries. I don't know if the messenger can survive in that wolf's clutches. May Rainbow's blessing keep him safe.
Dude, I was before. What is Kavis?
As I said, I'm a healer. But my art of healing requires the culinary arts to be truly effective.
Alright, right, hold on. What does it say? Exotic sanctum. Okay. Continue.
The magic of my cauldron is its ability to make all kinds of medicines into dishes that patients can eat. When simmered and cooked together, any kind of medicinal herb or ingredient becomes a delightful delicacy.
Delicacy. But isn't that just one flavor overpowering the others?
Just
well,
make the food or something.
Let me ask you this. If there's a fussy child who refuses to eat green peppers, what's the best way to make him eat them?
Stuff the kid's mouth with the green peppers and cook him alive in a pot.
Wrong. Question.
You have quite the sense of humor. I've heard that you, Borisin, have lost many of your taste buds during the self-modification process, so you can't experience complex flavors. Only the saltiness of blood and flesh truly awakens your appetite.
It's a shame I don't have any green peppers right now. Otherwise, I'd happily stuff them into your mouth and cook you alive in a pot.
I'm just kidding. The answer is quite simple. Chop up the peppers and mix them with minced meat to make meatballs. This way, the flavor of the meat overpowers the taste of the peppers. And even a fussy child can enjoy them.
Can I just boil your tongue in this hot pot? I know you're trying to buy time until someone comes to your rescue. You said that Jin Liu recently returned to the Luofu, right? Well, she did come back. But, unfortunately, I also found out that she committed serious crimes and was escorted to another Xianzhou ship.
Shit.
Do you really think you're delaying
sounds funny.
by provoking Lord Hulei's desire for revenge with your clever little tongue? You see Borisin as savages who know nothing about the Xianzhou. But in fact, we know all about your tracking tricks. Like the jade abacus you're carrying, and the side cranes in the sky. The more hope you hold in your heart, the greater your pain will be when death comes. I wonder if you can maintain your composure when I tear your throat open.
His composure is only a temporary effect of the medicine. And it will wear off soon, right?
Ooh! Is it? Who they look like fox in form?
Lord Hulei.
Ah!
You pathetic Foxians. For thousands of years, we were the ones who allowed you to live, and who granted you civilization. But in the end,
man, he looks good in this one.
Betray us for the freedom promised by the Xianzhou people. But it's all right. As long as you catch the scent of your masters, you obediently return to us. No matter how far you run away.
Confusing, but put together and runaways. I'll just go between them. So Discord between Tug and Holding. Ow, I just picked the one. Fugitive. Put it on the runaways.
Run away, you said. Well, I'm not the one who's trying to run away right now.
Hey, what did you
Borison's
say?
era has long passed. Did they ever tell you these harsh facts before giving you hope for returning home, Lord Hule? Now they're being crushed by the Merlin's claw of the Yao Qing, by a Foxian. They're hiding in remote corners of the cosmos, trembling with fear like a wounded beast on its last legs, reaching out desperately for any fake hope of salvation, which in this case is you.
The Merlin's claw of the Yao Qing. A Foxian? Very interesting. Tell me, Moktok, is he speaking the truth?
He isn't lying. That lowly beast was a war slave who ran away from our pack. Cannon fodder, a thief! She stole our power and used her knowledge about us to fight us, using every dirty trick in the book!
And she bested you, Moktok. Fairness is but a pathetic excuse for the dead and defeated. Since our great pack has fallen apart, who told you that I was alive? And who sent you here?
In our darkest hours, it was a prophet of the
Mangus.
Master of Immortality named Mangus who showed us the way. Her guidance brought us hope.
This prophet, Mongus, what does she want?
Oh my god.
The prophet
The
made
names
this
are funny.
proclamation. The Borisin have been divided for too long, and only your return can unite all the packs, restoring us to our former glory. That's when we learned that you were still alive. It must have been a manifestation of the Master of Immortality. And the prophet told us that the Foxian general of the Yao Qing would take you to her ship during the Lafu's war dance, and that it would be our best chance to infiltrate and free you from your prison. And just as she said, we did it.
And first year.
Even if you managed to set Hule free, you'd have no way to escape.
And you're still stuck.
We've already prepared our ships, and the prophet's prediction will surely come true.
Once the news about the prison break spreads, the Cloud Knights will close all the ports. You may think you've escaped the prison, but you're just trapped in another cage, known as the Lafu.
Let me kill this unruly, lowly beast, Lord Hule! I assure you that our star skiffs will soon arrive. Right now, everyone in the Lafu is distracted by the stupid war dance, so this will be the perfect chance to escape. Once you've returned to your territory, your revenge against the Xianzhou ships will be within reach.
Don't be rude.
Perfect chance to return to my weak and shattered pack at the mercy of a ridiculous false prophet and become a mere puppet in her clutches. Her plan is full of flaws. The only paths she has prepared for you are escape and death. Listen up. A wolf never allows itself to become prey. From now on, you'll follow my orders. Since you are so confident that the Cloud Knights will close the ports, Jiao Chou, I'm now giving you a chance to go and see it for yourself. Go to the ports, come back, and tell me what you saw.
Wait,
What did you just say?
But my lord!
Silence!
Would an alpha wolf ever listen to a cub, Moktok?
No, I've never heard anything like that. I wasn't trying to defy your will.
Sounds like it.
I will always unquestioningly follow your orders.
What game are you playing? What? Why are this in your people?
I'm offering you a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Don't you want to run away, Jiao Chou? You will come back. Because Foxians like you always obediently return to their masters, no matter how far they run away.
You already told that. Twice. Anyway. None can hurt me. Anyway. All since I'm running out of time, so let's see my header. That's right. 1. Normal. Perfect. What's the... Ooh. Ooh. Go. It might be something. What? I knew it. Good. Here we go. Okay. That's how we get to upgrade her. Ooh. I just knew it. It's perfect. Perfect timing. What's it do? Ooh! More effect resistance. Nice. 1, 2, 3, 4. And purple. Misha! Yes! Right, let me just charge it. Nope, nope, no. Where is it? Still a purchase. There you go. Just have 50. 40, 50. And purple. I think it might be good. Gonna need even one. I think it might be here. Nope, it's on it. See. Okay. think maybe Shiyu. Nope. Misha. Oh, Shiyu. There it is. Hey, what was it? 60, 70. It's purple. Since something like medium pity. She. I think it's just she in this one. Oh, no, another one. $80. It's purple again. She might be Misha. Ooh, that's new. Let's see. Grace crit rate. Ooh, where? More quick damage. Okay, this one. Let me do this defense. Ooh. Again. Oh, it's purple. Yeah, I think that'll be enough for today. Oh, it's good. That's alright, Draw. Alright, Poe.
Square formation, circular formation, Yuan Yang formation. What should we try next?
Oh, after. Let's. Before end this video, we just. What is it? Unlock the Idolons. Victory. Okay. Good speed. Oh! 2 turns.
The Express's path bridges the stars, as if it were a string of shimmering pearls.
Which? There you go. It's 3. Oh my.
Living? That's all a big hustle and bustle. But life's all about savoring the moment. Living? That's all a big hustle and bustle. But life's all about savoring the moment. Living? That's all a big hustle and bustle. But life's all about savoring the moment.
Almost got Idol 6 on this. Alright, wait. Misha. Almost fall again.
The one thing I look forward to? Growing up, of course.
Oh, more damage.
The one thing I look forward to?
Extra level.
Growing up, of course.
And on it. Lord. Dude, his people didn't present this is Lord. You go 50%. Ooh.
I found a home to protect.
There she is. Wait, did I get to 4? Yes! Well. Please make it fit. Ooh! 2
Serving
turns.
under the 10 lords as a judge of souls, I come to the world of the living to enforce their will. Serving under the 10 lords as a judge of souls, I come to the world of the living to enforce their will.
It decreases to 6. Huh.
Serving under the Ten Lords as a judge of souls, I come to the world of the living to enforce their will.
Let's see, is that all of it? Yes. Yes. Yep. I think that's all. Alright. That was good. Sheep. See. Man. I like this ball. Oh, sorry. I actually like this new model. This version of it. Man, it looks gorgeous. Anyway, let's stop this stream. I feel bad. Yeah, I gotta do this next week again. Maybe I get to live more Honkai next week. Maybe. We'll see. No, I don't know. I'm not sure. Huh? Oh yeah, let's read somewhere. I think this. Hold on. Me just.
Square formation, circular formation, yuan-yang formation. What should we try next? Huh?
Oh, I think I found one. You read Rangi Ryu. Oh, there you go.
Square formation,
Oh,
circular formation,
Yeah, you keep
yuan-yang formation.
What
should we try next?
Oh yeah, you do the events to it, Mose. And then this week. Okay then. Alright, time to wrap up this stream. Hope a great morning, day, evening, whatever time is doing you. Oh my god, lost some words there. Oh yeah, see you next time. Alright, bye bye. Please support the why. Ending this. Okay, gotta go. Bye bye. Boop boop.
Square formation, circular formation, yuan-yang formation. What should we try next?